Okay, this is the pre-algebra first 9-week study guide review, part 1. We're going to be doing the first 28 problems on our study guide. Okay, we're going to start with the first section, 1 through 4. The steps are substitute, and then simplify. I cannot solve these. Why can't I solve 1 through 4? There's no equal sign. So I'm just substituting and simplifying. So number 2, 11 minus z. So I want to substitute 4 for z. So I have 11 minus 4. And what is 11 minus 4? 7, right? That's good.
So we can't answer them?
Number 3, y over z. Let's substitute. What is y? 16. What is z? 4. What is 16 divided by 4? 4. So number 7. It has parentheses around the -3. Do we have to put the parentheses for this one? Yes. Because this means -3 to the 6th power, not -3 to the 6th power. That's very important. So writing it as repeated multiplication is -3 times, -3 times, -3 times, -3 times -3 times -3. 6 -3's multiplied together. And then what is -3 to the 6th power, Angel?
729.
729. Okay, let's try number 8. We want to write x to the 7th as repeated multiplication. So what do we need to write? X times x times x times x times x times x times x. 7 x's multiplied together. And it says evaluate if possible. Is it possible? No. Okay, absolute value. Remember, absolute value is the distance from a point to 0 on a number line. Angel, did you get it?
Yep.
What did you get? 78. Perfect. Absolute value of -78 is 78. And remember, an absolute value always has to be positive because it's a length or distance. Finding the opposite of a number means the same distance away from 0 on the number line, but on the opposite side of 0. So what is the opposite of 7? Angel? -7, right. If I were on a number line and 7 were here, the same distance to the left is -7. So now we're evaluating expressions with absolute values. So we're going to have the same steps, substitute and simplify. Number 16, negative, or the opposite of the absolute value of x plus the absolute value of y. So let's substitute. What are we going to put in place of x? -2. What are we going to put in place of y? -4. Now, this negative sign is outside, so it has to stay there. What is the absolute value of -2? 2. What is the absolute value of -4?
4.
And what is -2 plus 4?
2.
2. The absolute value of x over the absolute value of y. So we need to substitute. What am I going to put in place of x? -2. In place of y? -4. What is the absolute value of -2? 2. The absolute value of -4 is 4. Now, is that my answer? No. I can put it in 2 different forms. I either need to reduce by fraction or put it in a decimal. Am I allowed to put this one in a decimal?
No.
Let's see. Can I?
Yeah.
What is 2 divided by 4? 0.5. So that would be fine as a decimal because I didn't have to round. And we'll talk about why. It's not repeating and it's terminating. So 0.5 would be okay, or you could put 1/2. Either one would be acceptable. The only time at this point that I don't want you to write a decimal is if you would have to round it. Okay, when we're graphing on a number line, to the left are positive or negative numbers? Negative. To the right are positive numbers. And what is in the middle? 0. Now, do I have to show the entire number line? No, I can't because it goes infinitely in both directions. I choose the section of the number line that I want. Do I just put points where these numbers are? No, I have to count by something. So look at the first one and decide what you would count by. I'll give you a moment to look at it. Again, you could count by, in this one, anything between 1 and 5 would probably work. I chose to count by 3s. There's not one perfect answer. As long as you are counting by a number, you're fine. Now we're going to plot the points. -8, -12, 4, -7, and 1. Okay, order of operations. I have 55 plus -28 plus -6. So I have a couple options. I could type this in my calculator exactly as is, or what could I do to simplify it? Olivia? Right, so 55 minus 28 minus 6. It's going to be just as easy to do and less keystrokes. 21 is the correct answer.
21.
Going across horizontally, what is this axis called? X-axis. Vertically, what is this axis called? Y-axis. And when I give you a coordinate, I'm giving you X and then Y. Let's label our number lines. On this side, are these the positive numbers or the negative numbers? Positive, just like the number line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, I still have people getting stuck on this. To the left, negative numbers. What's this one? -1, -2, 3, -10. Good. Now the y-axis, what goes going up? Positives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Why am I labeling it with the line through the number?
Because you have to do it where the point intersects.
Yes, where these lines intersect is that point. Nothing goes in these boxes yet, unless we have fractions, which we're not going to be graphing right now. Okay? Now, the negatives, what goes right here? -1, -2, -3, -4, 5, -6, 7, -8, -9, -10. What is this point in the middle called?
0.
Origin. Origin. Which quadrant is this?
Quadrant 1.
Quadrant 1. Which way do I go for quadrant 2? The left or down? Left. Quadrant 2. Quadrant 3. And quadrant 4. I'll turn this just a little so you can see it better on the video. Let's graph point C. First, I have -3. So on my x-axis, I need to go to the left, -3. Then my y-coordinate is -1, so I need to go up or down? Down. And then I can label it with point C, or I could label it 27 because that's the number of the question, or I could label it with the location, -3, -1. Find the mean of a set of numbers. What does mean mean? Means what? Mean means average. What's the symbol for mean? Remember what the symbol is? It's been a little while.
It's a sigma.
No, it's not sigma. It's an X with a line over it. Good. That's the symbol for mean. Median. What does median mean?
Okay.
It means middle. It means middle only if they're in order from least to greatest. And what's the symbol for median? MED, right. Mode. What does mode mean? Right, the most often, most frequent. And how do we find the mode? You just have to do it yourself, right? I call it DIY, do it yourself. Look at the list and see which one occurs the most often.
Wait, is the X plus the line on it 6.5?
I don't know. I didn't do them yet. Range.
I don't know.
How do we find the range?
Minimum? Maximum?
Right, maximum minus minimum. So if I want to find the range of grades on our exam, I would do the highest minus the lowest to see how close together all the grades were. And sum. What does sum mean? Add them all together and it's the sigma. Yes. Where are we going to enter these numbers into our calculator? Stat edit. We're going to type them into our L1 menu. Now remember, we can clear our L1 menu in 3 ways. We can highlight one of the numbers and just push delete and keep doing that all the way down. Or I could go up to the top and push clear and enter. I don't want to go up to L1 and push delete. What will happen? L1 will be gone, okay? I can put it back on for you, but delete one number at a time or clear the column. Now, once I type in all the numbers, where do I get all my results or statistics? Stat calc, good. And which number am I going to choose? Number 1, var stats, it says, variation statistics. 1 var. Mean is 6.5, median is 5. Olivia, did you get the mode?
3 and 5.
3 and 5 are both the mode. Remember, it can have no mode, if nothing is repeated. It can have one mode, or it can have more than one mode. Anthony, what about the range? 12. Because we had 15 minus 3, which is 12. And Allison, what did you get for the sum?
52.
52. Perfect. Good, let's try the second list right here. Type it into your stat edit L1. Sophia, did you get the mean for this one? 23.3 repeating. Yes, put a line over the 3.
Yes, I got it.
Median. Presley, did you get the median? Still working on it? Hayden, did you get the median? Not yet. Bryce, help him out. 19. Again, these were not in order, so it wasn't as easy to see which one was in the middle, but our calculator knows how to arrange them. Mode. Leah, did you get the mode? There's one mode, and what is it? Which number is repeated? You don't see it? Dominic, which number was repeated?
30.
30. 30 was right here and right here. Again, if they're not in order, it's going to be a little bit trickier to find those types of things. What about range? Olivia, did you get the range? 49. 51 minus 2. And the sum. Anthony, did you get the sum?
Yes.
210. Okay, we will stop our recording for today. We'll pick up next time.